These good cops humiliated their corrupt bosses.
I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay. I'm a captain on this police department.
And I am a sergeant on this police officer, and I've taken an oath to uphold the law.
Just because you're the mayor, it doesn't give you the right to disobey a direct law enforcement order.
On October 8, 2022, Fort Wayne police officers were called to a car crash after a vehicle swerved into oncoming traffic and hit another. There were luckily no casualties, but the officers were shocked to discover that the incident vehicle was driven by the mayor of Fort Wayne, Tom Henry.
So which
It was me.
so you're just coming out of the roundabout and you were on Old Mill?
I went around too
Yeah, I
wide.
was going this way.
And
Okay.
I thought I made the curve and I didn't.
Okay.
That was my fault.
All right.
You
All
were
right.
on the
The
roundabout?
officer en route's going to need driver's license and insurance card.
Sure. Absolutely.
The mayor explained the situation and appeared to take responsibility for his actions. This would ensure that the incident went smoothly. However, as time passed, his nice composure suddenly changed to a very aggressive sense of entitlement.
I'm insured by the city. Jesus Christ. I'm insured by the city.
Sweet.
I'm not here. For God's sake, I'm insured by the fucking city.
You're insured by the city of Fort Wayne?
Do you think?
I don't know. I don't know how that
Understood.
runs. I understand. But,
I'm insured by the city.
okay.
Take it
That's
for
a
that.
city car?
That's
Yes.
Okay.
She's very ill. She has cancer and she's very, very sick. She needs a ride home right now.
She needs a what?
A ride home.
A ride home?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'll get a unit out here to take her home.
I'm the mayor. I take her home right now. Steve, I don't care who you call. You take my wife home.
You want me to take her home?
Yes, right now, and with lights and siren.
Where's home at? What's the address?
Out in the northwest part of town, off of Harris Road.
Off Harris Road?
Take her right now. Goddamn it, if I don't, I'll be on Steve back.
Okay.
Right now. Take her home.
I hear you, Mayor. Let me get your address.
Take her right now.
Okay.
I'm going to show what it takes. That's an
Okay.
order.
It's an order? All right.
Yes, sir.
Which one's your wife? In the front passenger?
The mayor's wife, who was in the car alongside her mother, was suffering from cancer, so getting her home to her medications as quickly as possible would be any man's wish. But this could also be an attempt to excuse his drunk driving, and that appeared to be true, as his actions only became much more resistive and entitled.
Let's get this thing going. For God's sake.
We're just waiting for my sergeant to get down here.
I understand. Let's get the sergeant moving. I'm serious.
He's on his way.
I don't give a what it is. Let's get going. I got a wife who's in serious medical problems. I can't screw around with this. That my car is not, city car is not drivable.
Your car's not?
That's what she says.
Okay.
Let's go here and take a look.
Nope, hang out here for me.
Where is it?
Hey, sir.
It's up here?
Nope, I just need you to hang out here for me. There we go. Just hang out right here. I don't want you getting hit by a car.
I understand. I understand.
So if you just hang out here, he's getting caught up on what's going on, and
The mayor appeared concerned for his wife's health, but the officers saw right through this because driving drunk and almost killing her in a car crash didn't show a great amount of concern. He thought he had control of the stop and was free to move things forward, but with a supervisor arriving on the scene, the mayor would discover that he wasn't in charge anymore.
So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a PVD.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't mind, we're going to
no,
give you a
I understand.
test to see where you're at.
There's one.
yeah, it's mine. Just big deep breath and blow.
Probably 4.0. No.
You'd be dead if it was 4.0.
I know it.
Sir, I do appreciate your cooperation.
No. We have to do a hip.
Okay.
I understand. What is it?
0.156. Ooh.
That's about twice.
It's about twice.
Are we done with
Oh.
this car?
Yeah.
We can get them out of here?
Yep. Let's go ahead.
Weiss.
Twice the legal limit meant the mayor had committed a criminal offense, and things would only get uneasy from here. Taking the mayor to jail was something no officer would wish for, and the mayor knew this too, so he expected them to cut corners and let him go. And this explains why what happened next would be very shocking for him.
Okay, I gotta take this.
All right, sir.
Oh my. Sarges.
Go, turn around for me, please. Put your hands behind your back.
Hands behind your back for just a minute here.
Yep. Yep. Behind your back. There we go.
No, you're just being detained right now for suspicion of drunk driving, sir.
Let go of your hands.
Let's wait. Let's see.
He said go. Yeah, he already said yes, we're doing this.
You're going to take me in?
Well.
Can you have a seat for me? Have a seat for me?
You're going to actually take me in?
We're working through it.
We're waiting to see.
Right now, you're just being detained. Can you please have a seat? You need help in, or are you good?
No, I'm looking at your name.
It's Asplund. It'll be on all the paperwork.
I'm sorry?
Asplund?
Asplund? Oh, I understand what you're doing. I just want to know.
I'll go with you. I'm not taking this. I said, I'll go with you and help. I'm not taking this.
Oh, I don't want you to take
This
it.
is a joint partnership.
This is me getting fired is what it is.
Yep, I'm right there with you. He's asked my name like 3 times. I'm going to get fired. And so are all of you. So it's been nice working with you. It's been a good 3 years.
I might as well start looking for other departments now.
The officers had just arrested the mayor, so were clearly in fear for their jobs, but they knew they had done nothing wrong. However, officers generally handcuff elderly people in the front because they usually have frail joints and are less likely to pose a threat with their arms. So they decided to do the same for the 70-year-old mayor, who appeared to have accepted his fate, but that appearance would change very quickly.
Put me in the handcuffs. Put the mayor in the back seat of the handcuffs. I won't forget this.
Well, sir,
Believe me.
I just want you to know that you are recording everything.
That's fine. I just cannot believe that it put me in the handcuffs in the mayor of the city. It's one thing, you know, to talk to me about, God damn it, these handcuffs are breaking my wrist.
What we're going to do, you have to go in handcuffs. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to move the handcuffs to the front, but we're going to have you sit back in the car. Okay? We're going to take your coat.
Where's the chief?
I just spoke to the chief. Okay? The chief said, I got to do my job. And we already spoke about this. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to take the handcuffs, we're going to put them on the front, but we need your cooperation. Sir, remember, we are recording. We are recording everything.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay? So,
I need a side view mirror and this
we are, sir, we are in the middle of something that we don't want to be. What we're allowed to do is take the coat off.
Where's my wife?
We're going to get her home.
Is she's still home?
Yeah, she's still with me.
Get her home.
We'll get her home, sir.
She has cancer treatment. God damn it, get her home.
Sir, we're going to over the top, but you'll have to sit in the back of this car.
Where is she now?
She's in her car.
Get her home.
We will. We'll get her home.
I don't.
Sir, I'm not actually stepping in the car.
You all work for me,
Sir,
right?
please.
I'm serious.
Sir,
I don't care about me.
Sir.
Get my wife
we
home
will get your wife home. Listen,
right now.
sir.
She is short of treatment. Get her home.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to step into the car, okay? We will take care of
I will
everything.
take her home.
Sir.
Not until I make sure my wife is on the
Sir,
way home.
that was not your choice.
No, me. I will take her home.
I do.
Just have to sit back in the car for me, okay, please?
The phrase, "you all work for me," was the greatest indicator that the mayor wanted the officers to give him more privileges than they were legally mandated to. They already repeated multiple commands, almost begged him to comply, and would even realize he was on the phone while in cuffs.
Is he on his
All
phone?
right,
Yes, he's on his phone. Go ahead and get the phone off him.
all right, sir. Thank you.
So we gotta take this.
Oh, that's okay. Just talk to PJ.
Okay,
You don't
take it
push.
in off him. We're about to take everything out of your pockets.
You gotta check your pockets, sir. We gotta follow protocol on everything here, okay?
Going down to the county jail.
I believe so.
I don't
Yes.
think that's going to happen.
That's
Turn around for
protocol.
a second here, sir.
You're proud. Protocol. All right. Somebody said they talked to the chief already.
Yes, sir.
And
All
what
right,
is,
sir, can you have a seat?
You good with him?
All right, that's fine. We'll go for the call.
You know how it is, sir. That's how we got to do it.
All right, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Alrighty.
You're good. Just
Yeah,
swing your feet in.
Just, go ahead
What do you
and
want
have
to
a
do?
seat there.
Just,
What do you want
just,
to do?
Have a
just
seat
put your
there,
feet
sir.
in.
I'm sitting here.
Yeah, just put your feet in.
Can you
Just
go ahead and put
swing your feet
back-
inside.
back in the-
go?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Who talked to the chief?
I did, sir.
I need to know who.
This Wilkins.
Officer who?
Sergeant Wilkins.
And
We're doing everything the
Steve.
correct way.
Steve. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I just
We're
want to
walking
know.
through this. We got to walk through this, sir. Okay? We're walking
Where's
through
my
this.
wife?
We have her, sir. We're about to
Is she
take her.
on her way home? I'm sick.
Yes.
We're going to get home. She's on her way home. You have to get your car out of here first before we get
I don't give a about me. I'll
Watch
care
your
about
head.
her.
Sir, just watch yourself coming in. We're
Watch your
shutting the door.
All right, okay.
Is somebody coming to pick this car up?
Yes, we got
Yeah.
it. You're good. You guys
Okay,
are
we're going.
The mayor thought the chief could get him out of the mess, but the sergeant was to follow all protocol with the arrest, and that involved a 6-hour observation period in a cell for the mayor. Something he was completely furious about ultimately showed just how corrupt he was.
Sergeant.
Hafner.
Is it PJ or
Hafner.
This happened.
Get hold of Steve. Have to get hold of me. Now,
Do you want me to...
have Steve get hold of me now.
But you have to stay
That's an
here.
order.
Do you want me to call your wife and let her know how long you're
No. Call Steve and have him get here now. That's an order.
I will. This is what I'm going to do.
That's an order.
I'm going to call the
You understand what I'm saying?
I will call the chief of police and let him know what the disposition is right now. I will let him know.
Either Steve gets here or Steve gets here now.
Sir, you're going
I don't care what time it is.
Sir, you've got to step aside.
I will.
Thank you very much.
I just want to
I'm
let you
sorry
know.
for these circumstances.
I want one of them here now.
Okay.
I will let.
That's an order.
Okay, I hear you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The mayor was charged with operating a vehicle while intoxicated and endangering a person. The arrest gathered so much attention in the city that he was released the next morning on his own recognizance and made a statement in response.
I made the decision to get behind the wheel of a car after drinking at a local function, and I accept responsibility for those actions. I knew better than to be in a position where there was going to be impaired driving. So today I'm again here to apologize for my actions.
The mayor received a suspended 1-year jail sentence and a 90-day driver's license suspension and was ordered to pay more than $3,000 in fines after he pleaded guilty to his charges. The city council voted not to investigate his arrest, enabling him to continue his mayoral duties. However, that was cut short on March 28, 2024, when he was diagnosed and eventually died from late-stage stomach cancer at the age of 72, ending his 17-year run as mayor of Fort Wayne. Tom was praised for his work as mayor. However, this entitled mayor would be humiliated by his entire city council, and police force, and eventually shamefully dismissed.
Just because you're the mayor, it doesn't give you the right to disobey a direct law enforcement order.
In August 2020, Nisswa police officers were conducting a traffic stop by the side of a highway when they noticed a man coming towards them with his phone recording. This was very strange, but it got stranger when they discovered it was the mayor of Nisswa, and he seemed extremely furious.
What are you guys doing?
Just stand back over there.
What are you guys doing?
We're stopping cars.
For what?
I don't know why we were stopping him, but he was the one that I just got here, okay?
You guys are emptying his car out on the road.
Okay.
What the hell are you guys up to?
Just go stand back over there.
Don't you guys have something better to do, like patrol?
Go stand back over there.
You know what?
This isn't safe for you.
I'm the mayor of this town, and you guys get the hell off the highway out here.
Talk to our TZD coordinator if you don't like what we're doing. This is what we're doing tonight, okay?
You guys.
All right.
Just go stand back over there. Go stand back over there.
Go do your jobs. You're not people. You're not even qualified to be pulling people over for this.
Okay, well, you didn't even know that, so go stand back over there. You can videotape all you want. Just go stand back over where it's safe, okay?
You're not in a safe area. I've almost got...
Oh, don't tell me. I know what the I'm doing.
And now your dog's loose.
Yeah, well, if you guys wouldn't be pulling people over, I wouldn't be out here. You guys are a fucking disgrace. You think up in this area we'd have some decent cops. You're as bad as the dinks down in Minneapolis.
Whatever you say.
Oh, shut the f up.
It appeared the mayor, Freed Heidman, had problems with the officers pulling people over on the highway, and so chose to berate them in public. This was unusual, but not necessarily a crime, so he was sent off with a warning. However, he would come back into the scene and approach the stopped vehicle, forcing the officers to arrest him.
This is going to be fun, guys.
Yep.
You're going to have to explain why you're arresting the mayor for wanting to talk to.
Just because you're the mayor, it doesn't give you the right to disobey a direct law enforcement order. You're impeding my investigation. Now you can go to jail.
I don't want to see that, though.
He's had about 5 warnings.
I've had no warning.
Move along.
Yes, you have. We've told you many times.
You've never told me.
We both told you.
Properly gap these cuffs for the trip to the jail.
That's fine.
Stay like that.
406 on Route 10-4. We got one in custody.
You guys have never warned me. Don't.
Yes, we did.
When? Tell me when.
The
What
first
month?
time. What do you mean? The first time you came up here, you started talking to us with your cell phone in hand. We told you many times, get out of the way. We told you you could videotape us from a safe spot, and you never moved. All right? And then you come back here, and then you do it again.
Know what? You guys are just creating more problems. You're going to be in the paper. You're going to be the cops just like all over the big city.
All right.
You guys are just being silly.
Just stay right here.
You guys just really don't even understand what you're doing, do you? Just like in all the other towns. You think you're somebody special. You're not. You're not at all.
We told you many times.
You didn't tell me many times. You're so full of crap. Hey, be nice.
Stop pulling away and stop resisting.
You're the one pulling.
The mayor was charged with obstruction of the legal process and disorderly conduct. As expected, the news of his arrest hit the city, leading them to reprimand him and ask for his resignation, a request he blatantly declined.
We don't get paid any money from the State Highway Patrol for spending all those hours sitting on the side of the road. Why are our police officers not patrolling our neighborhoods, meeting with our citizens, building relationships? I brought that up before. You guys didn't want to talk about it. I'm asking that the city and the citizens demand an investigation into all these alleged matters. The citizens need to know that it can trust the police department and that they can trust that the city leaders will make changes as necessary and make it clear that the city leaders will no longer tolerate and hide.
Heidman believed that his free speech rights were violated because his actions were justified, but that wasn't shared by the city, as he lost his re-election bid 3 months later and was found guilty of disorderly conduct. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Heidman strongly criticized the officers, but if you think his actions were bad, the next public figure would leave you in shock with the haunting words he used against a female officer who refused to bow to his tyranny.
Can you have my supervisor respond, please?
Yeah. And then we'll see who goes.
On February 14th, 2022, a Sarasota police officer pulled over a vehicle for speeding and texting while driving. She was able to run the vehicle's license plates, which revealed that she had pulled over a Republican congressional candidate named Martin Hyde, who was out to terrorize her for pulling him over.
The reason for the stop, you were observed going 57 and a 40, and you were on your phone texting while you were doing that. That was at Euclid and Fruitville.
You don't need to point at me, officer.
I'm not pointing at you, I'm pointing in the direction where it was.
I'll just call the chief, how's that?
Go right ahead, sir. Can I see
know
your
who I
license?
am, right?
Yes, sir, I do. Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please?
You can do this?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry? I still have a job to do, sir.
Yeah, man. What's your name?
Officer Beskin, it's going to be on the citation. Can I see your insurance, registration, and your license, please? Sir, can I have your paperwork, please? 7 years, sir. Can I see your registration, please? You're not going to give me your registration, sir.
You gonna arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration. You don't have it on you?
Look, go call the chief. Tell him how rude you just been to me. Blame this video.
Okay.
Then you call Marlon Brown. Then you call the mayor.
Okay.
They're not okay, darling. I'm telling you what to do.
Okay, sir, are you refusing to produce your registration? I'm asking you if you have your registration.
You're making career decisions.
Okay,
Why
sir.
are you doing this?
Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Says who? Where's your video?
All right. Hang tight.
In under a minute, the man threatened the officer's job, repeated he was a political personnel, and claimed to know people in high places, all in reply to requests for his license and registration. He clearly wanted some form of special acknowledgement, which the officer would not give him, so he would only get much worse.
Call the supervisor. I just spoke to your boss.
Okay.
That's not okay.
You want your paperwork?
Is it your Russian immigrant status that makes you talk to people like this?
10-14-6.
Call the supervisor.
14 dispatch, can you have my supervisor respond, please?
Yeah. And then we'll see who goes.
Okay. You don't want your paperwork?
6142 You don't have a warrant.
Sir, you're going to be
I'm not
issued a
interested in
citation.
Anything you have to say. I'll wait for the supervisor.
You can wait for the supervisor, but I'm going to go through what I need to go through.
No, I'm not interested.
All right, you are going to be issued a
There's
citation.
the registration.
Well, you've been already issued a citation for that.
For what?
For failing to produce your registration.
All
right. Sir, you're gonna be issued a citation 57 and a 40 for speeding. Your fine is $256. Information in the back. You're gonna have an option to plead guilty, an option to plead not guilty, and an option to take a safe driver's course. If you qualify for the course, it will reduce your fine and it will reduce your points. If you decide to go ahead and do that, just make sure you do it prior to submission of payment.
You know what he said about you? You want to hear what he said about you?
He could say all he wants about me. I got a job to do, sir.
You know what he said about you?
If you
He said
fail
he's
to
had you
complete,
before like this.
okay,
And he's going to have you again.
and that's fine,
It's not fine. Why do you keep saying it's fine?
sir.
I'm a law-abiding citizen, and you're being bloody rude to me.
If you decide to go ahead and do the course, just make sure you do it prior to submission of payment, as they do require a certificate of completion. If you sign up for it, you must complete it. Otherwise, they will go ahead and suspend your license. You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Okay? You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Your fine is $116. Information in the back. You're going to have an option to plead guilty and an option to plead not guilty. You are going to be issued a citation for failure to provide your registration upon request. Your fine is $116. Information in the back. You can plead guilty or not guilty.
You're lying.
Green paper.
Give him the citation. You're
Green
lying.
paper tells you
Why
you
are
have
you
30
lying?
days to replay.
Why are you lying?
You have 30 days
Why
to
are you
reply.
lying?
Your payment options are on the green form.
Why are you lying?
Phone number on the bottom in case you have any questions. When my supervisor comes, I'll wait for him with you if you like me to. Your citation's over here. You can accept them. I will wait. I will wait, but I will wait in my car. There you go.
You have the bad.
Sir, step back into your car or stand on the sidewalk so you don't get hit by a vehicle. It's for your safety. 14 right here. Can I have another unit respond?
In case it wasn't obvious, these were all attempts to bully the cop. And if there's one thing bullies hate, it's being ignored. So this officer simply doing her job was enough to rile the aspiring congressman's emotions.
Yes, Sarge.
6142 to 6715, are you anywhere closer?
I can't. He won't let me leave until a supervisor shows up. Martin Hyde. I just gave him 3 tickets. Yes. Bye. Speeding, 57 and a 40, texting while driving, and failure to produce his registration because he told me I could look it up. And he's gonna have my job. Everything is on camera. Alrighty. Bye.
She relayed the incident to the supervisor as best as she could after being attacked without cause. But when her supervisor arrived, he would get a much different story from Martin, showing just how corrupt he was.
She lied about the cell phone thing. She lied about I don't know, the speed. I could care less. You can give me the ticket all day long. I could care less about that. And then I gave her the registration. And she's your registration? It's in the car there somewhere. She goes off, she writes me a ticket, she brings me back a citation. I said, there it is.
Okay.
And she still gives me it.
Okay. All right.
She's being funny. And the thing is, I appreciate that. I back you guys left, right, and center.
I understand that. I do. Trust me, I do
and
know that.
I don't expect better treatment, but I don't expect worse treatment. If that's how you treat people, that's unacceptable.
Okay. I understand your frustration.
And I can get the video and I can play it to the mayor. I understand that, but you know, the thing is, I don't take kindly. She knew exactly, because I said to her, right away, I said, and she's like, yeah, I know. Straight away, writing the tickets. Why?
Well, she's a traffic officer. That's what we do. But I understand.
I understand that's what she do.
Yeah.
It's not what you do, and you know it.
Listen, she has a job to do. I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna look at the video. I understand your concerns. I'm gonna look at the video. I notified everybody in the chain of command right now. That's what I was doing. That's why I was not coming here. I thought you were gonna meet me at the station, but it's not a big deal. She's going right now to dock her video. Right now, she's going to dock the video. And if there's problems, you will be the first to know.
Well, I know there's problems. The difference is, I'll do something about it.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, I'm going to take your complaint, is what I'm doing. That's the first step.
You know, how can you write a ticket for no registration when you've got the registration? I mean, as if I get a $150,000 car, I've lived here for 25 years and I don't register the car. Why do that?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Well, you tell me what the point is.
It's just a state statute that she enforces. She's not the only traffic officer that writes.
Would you give a ticket for that?
I really don't leave the office. I understand what you're saying.
I understand you have a video on there, but the fact is, nobody in their right mind would give a ticket for that to me. Nobody.
I understand what you're saying, and you producing it, she probably should have taken that ticket away, but I'm going to find out what exactly occurred.
Because she had a bee in her bonnet because she thought she was on a big power trip. Guess what? She's been there 7 years. She ain't going to make 8. I'll make sure.
Well, I'll get going on.
She ain't.
All right, listen, that's your prerogative. I want to get
this
started.
This is not right, Andy.
Okay, I understand.
It's not right. You don't treat people that have treated and supported your home like that.
I understand where you're coming from.
Those were Martin's arguments. He had done so much for the community and was an aspiring congressman, so applying the laws with him was a taboo. He eventually drove off from the scene, but the incident was a constant thought for him as it garnered nationwide criticism, forcing him to release a statement for fear it would hurt his Congress dreams.
My own son, my oldest son, is a deputy sheriff. And so this isn't a question of Martin Hyde disliking cops. This is a question of Martin Hyde being in a ratty mood on a Monday morning and acting in a way that he regrets. But I am sorry. And I'd like to think that I'll learn from it. I'd like to think other people might learn something from it too.
Well, other people did learn from the encounter, as on August 23, 2023, Martin lost in the Republican primaries race for his much-anticipated Congress role. Martin tried and failed not to make it obvious that he wanted special treatment, but this police captain was just too drunk to hide how corrupt he was.
I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
On March 12, 2023, an Oklahoma police officer pulled over a vehicle speeding and swerving between lanes, but the driver turned out to be an Oklahoma police captain, James French. And even more shocking was what he did right after the stop.
In your car.
I'm
drunk?
No, I'm the captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
Of what? Don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car. 116 Show Me 1060 on Henry Lincoln Edward 497. Have a seat.
I will. I'm not.
You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Investigations.
What are you doing pulling in here?
My mom and I stay here.
You been drinking? How much we had to drink tonight, sir? Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. gotta be kidding me.
The captain was so drunk that he thought his whispering wouldn't get picked up by the officer's body cam. It was bad enough that he'd driven in such a state, but his attempts at getting away with it were very hard to watch.
Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French? You may begin.
1,000.
Keep
Sir,
going.
can you turn that off?
I cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn off this body camera.
I do, but I'd like to talk to you.
I can't do that, sir.
Please. Please. I'd like to talk to you.
Well, are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're done.
You can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm asking you. I'm a captain on this police department.
I understand that, sir.
I get
and I am a sergeant on this police officer, and I've taken an oath to uphold the law. I don't show favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the President of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking you for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
Sergeant Skinner, please.
Are you going to do the test or not, sir?
I will. I will do whatever you ask.
Okay, once we complete the test, I'll turn off my body camera once I'm done with my investigation.
Okay.
Let's try another test.
Who is this?
One of my partners.
Who is it?
Not sure. Can't tell with the lights on. No, it's Officer Kitch.
The captain wanted this swept under the rug, so the fewer people that were aware of it, the better. He put the officer in a terrible position, but when he failed the DUI tests, the officer's job was crystal clear.
Go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you going to arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can I talk to you?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
The captain was arrested and charged with driving while intoxicated. He was placed on paid administrative leave pending an investigation into the incident.
You folks are in trouble.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm the chancellor.
Okay.
That was the chancellor of a university who felt too big to be stopped by officers. On March 3rd, 2019, a Park Police Patrol squad was hit by the vehicle of the chancellor of Rutgers University at Rutgers, Newark. Pending a supervisor, the officer detained the chancellor, Nancy Cantor, and she was not happy with this.
Can I talk to your person, please?
Yeah, she's on her way right here. I understand.
No, you don't understand.
I understand. I'm just trying to do my job. That's it. I have to just make sure.
Rutgers police vehicle.
I understand that, but I can't just let it go. It's not like I can just let it go. I have to do what's safe for my job as well.
Damage.
I understand that, but that's not up for me. I have to make sure my supervisor is aware of what's going on. I understand.
Absolutely no damage.
I know that, and I explained that to her, but she still wants to come. She still wants to come, and she wants to make sure that's our policy. That's the way.
If I miss my airplane, you folks are in trouble.
Okay. She's on her way.
It was a minimal crash to the vehicle, so the officer waited for a supervisor's call, meaning the chancellor couldn't leave. There was nothing the officer could do about it, but the chancellor became increasingly agitated and insisted on being let go because of who she was.
Excuse me.
Hello, how are you?
I'm not well. I'm being held from going to the airport. I missed my plane.
Okay.
You folks are in trouble.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm the chancellor.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, can we get another car? She needs
No, I don't want to do that.
Just give me 5 minutes. I need to make notification. She's not allowed to leave right now because she was in the vehicle when this occurred.
I actually was not. I was standing right here.
Okay. Who's the chief? Who's on their way?
My sergeant and my lieutenant.
They're not going to be here.
They're going to be here. They're on their way. They're driving.
Sergeant LaFand and who's the LT? Lieutenant Jordan. They're on their way.
Lovely.
I just have to make notifications of what occurred, and that's what I'm doing.
Well, you could do that. Take a picture and let her go. She's on a university business. Would you do this if this were the President of the United States? Yes. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
We have to do what we have to do. We have to do our job just like you have to do your job.
No, you have to be thoughtful about doing your job.
Okay. Okay.
Not just, following rote.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm just going to tell you one thing. I 100% agree with my partner here, so we're just going to stand by for the supervisors and just got to do what we have to do. That's all.
It was shocking to see that the chancellor, supposed to be representing the school, was acting up when faced with a minor inconvenience. She didn't try to reason with the officers, but instead paired with her associates to criticize their every move.
Can I just have your driver's license and insurance?
He's a Rutgers police!
What did he just say to you?
I just need your license, your driver's, and the registration for the vehicle and the insurance.
Or the license of the driver, and you can let them go, and we'll do a report. If we need anything, we can always call back.
Receive.
The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Purchase just called her. She won't tell us what he said.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
What did he tell you?
I wasn't driving.
Okay.
She wasn't in the car.
Okay. You have to. She won't give me her passenger information. Can you just take a copy of this?
You better get written up. You and you.
Appreciate it.
He just got here. I don't care. He said he fully supports his partner. So he's part of the problem. Nancy, you should have called your chief in the first place. Just say, what should I do? Get the information and that's all. When you have somebody like this, you call and you say, what should we do? Should we follow normal protocol or should we do something else? That's what you should have done. Thank you.
Have a good night. See you later.
That was exactly what the officers did, and that was why the chancellor was now free to go. The incident gained huge scrutiny after the body cam footage was released, forcing the chancellor to release a statement that read, "I write with my heartfelt apology to you for the way I reacted to the situation. I realized clearly that I was not my best self that morning." She faced no disciplinary action from the school and was made the president of another college in New York earlier this year.